Hey dear, stretch your soul spark to the mountain. Darling, don't stop. Love, taste my love. Hugs above, love of job. Hey dear, stretch your soul spark to the heaven. Darling, don't stop. Love, feel my love. Hugs above, Jah will guide you. Hear my love. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey, hey ya, hey. Lift my spirit, oh angelic rain. Every drop of water cleanse my name. From the rivers, oh, we hear your prayers. Angelic rays, colorful praise. Angelic rays, you fill our days. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Oh yes, Jah will feel your rays. Our soul spark will never fade. We have to remember we can't have it all. Oh yes, Jah will feel your rays. Our soul spark.
Shabbat Shalom. So this evening, we also have participation in our service from our Kita Vav and Zion classes. Our 6th and 7th grade students are going to help lead parts of the service. To our 6th and 7th grade students, just sort of pay attention. You should know when your part is coming up, and then I will call your names, but you can anticipate it a little bit if you know what you're doing in the service. It will help out a little bit, that you're not surprised when I call you up. And there should be song sheets. So if you didn't get song sheets, we'll bring them in, we'll hand them out. Just once they're in the doors with them, just wave and they'll bring you a song sheet. That's our regular Shabbat Together song sheet that we have. And Cantor Paul is in Israel this Shabbat. I didn't talk to him today. We texted today. It was already Erev evening of Shabbat there, so we texted. He's having a good experience and a good trip, and he'll be back on Thursday. So let's get started. We'll join first in Hine Matov, which you can find right near the beginning of your book on, let me tell you what page. I think it's on page 10, the top of the page. And we'll start together. Please, since I'm doing all the singing up here tonight, just means you have to sing more out there today, because my voice isn't quite as big as Cantor Paul's voice is. So here we go. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 How good it is! How good it is! How sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Last time, here we go. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad. I'd like to invite Sarah Kluger to come on up and help us to kindle our Shabbat lights. Please rise if you can comfortably do so.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah's been leading our Kita Vav and Zion students this year as their teacher. Thank you for all that you do. And you can go back to your seat. I invite everybody to be seated. We turn to pages 20 and 21. It's our custom, before we enter into Lecha Dodi, to take a moment to review the week, to go back to last Shabbat, and then to pause briefly on each day, thinking about its challenges and its blessings. So take a moment now for a review of the week, and then we'll come back together and sing Lecha Dodi. 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we get to verse 9, I invite everybody who can comfortably do so to rise and face the doors from which we enter to welcome the Shabbat presence and the Nishama Yetera, the extra soulfulness that travels with us during Shabbat, into the congregation and into our hearts. For those who are joining us from home, I invite you at that point to turn towards the door of your home to bring in Shabbat. Lecha Dodi, pages 20 and 21. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamiyuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, l'shem ultiferet v'litchila. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Verse number 5. Hitoreri, hitoreri, Kiva orech, kumi ori, uri, uri, shidaberi, kevod Adonai, alayich nigla. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Please rise and face the doors. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam b'simcha uvetzola toch emunei am skula boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nekabela. I'd like to invite Levi and Simon to come up. Come on up. We're turn to Baruch Hu, our call to prayer, on page 28. Guys ready? We're going to read together in Hebrew and then in English. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamorach. Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever.
Okay, stay up here. We're going to sing, and then we'll come back to my remarks. On your song sheet. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Le'olam Va'ed. Yadadai dai dai, 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 yadadai dai dai. You can be seated. Who starts? Levi starts, right? Start here in English.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening in the beam, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alert and alters the time, and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in the heavenly courses according to plan.
You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing from the other. Adonai Sevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
Last three lines. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, baruch ata Adonai, hamari v'aravi. Let's go back to your seats. I'd like to invite Annie and Eliana to come forward. Okay. Okay, there you go. Danielle will be the one calling it live if there are changes. All right, so come on up. We're going to now turn to page 34 and 35 for Shema Yisrael. I'll ask those who can comfortably do so to please rise. So we're just going to read in Hebrew and in English first, okay? And then we'll sing together. Okay. So just reading. We're going to start with just reading, and I'll read with you. Okay, we ready? Start with Shema. 1, 2, 3. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. You may be seated. We continue with Ve'ahavta on page 36. If anybody want to put your books up here, get closer, you can. Please step up closer to the microphone. Notice 1, 2, 3.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol nafshecha v'chol yodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher
Anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam ba'am v'shivtecha b'decha uv'lechtecha b'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha uv'shartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu levtotafot bein einecha uv'ktaftam al mezuzot beitecha uv'yisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem b'kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Would you read the first 3 lines in English?
You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions with which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay at home and when you are away, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign on your hand and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead.
Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates.
So I'll read together. Thus shall you remember to observe all my commandments, and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem, Amen. We turn to Michamocha, our Song of Freedom. You find it on page 40. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh. Nora tehilot hosef eleh. Nora tehilot hosef eleh. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Malchutecha, Malchutecha Rauvanecha, Bokei Hayam Lifnei Moshe uMiriam. Ze Elianu ve'ameru, Ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Yai la la la, Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. V'ne'emar ki v'ad Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch ata Adonai Gal Yisrael. As we turn to Hashkivenu, the version of Hashkivenu that we're singing is on your song sheet, song number 2. It's our custom during our Shabbat Together service to shelter our children with our own Sukkot Shalom, our own shelter of peace. There are talitot around. And you can grab them if you're at the end over here. For instance, you don't have one and you want one, you can, there are nice people over here. They'll hand you one if you want. And then we'll join together. Please join your voices to mine. Here we go. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom, V'ha'amidenu Shomreinu L'chaim, Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha, Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Oh, Adonai. Amen. 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 Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. V'ha'amidenu shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo, ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo, ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Put the tali toad away. We continue with Vishamru, page 44. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. We turn to page 46 for our Amidah. Danielle, are these the people who are listed? Okay. Olivia, Lena, Nissa, come on up. And we're going to, come on. I invite all of you to rise, if you can comfortably do so. Squeeze it. Make sure you have space.
Maybe like put it more center so Olivia has space.
You ready? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Adonai sefatai tivta Ufia kitehilateha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise.
Page 48. Baruch atah Adonai,
Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hamorah, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zoher Chasdei Avot v'Imaot, U'mevei Gvula Livnei Bneihem, L'man Shemo Yahava,
Melech
Ozer Moshiach U'Magin, Baruch atah Adonai,
Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. Page 50.
Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah, Rav Le'Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, U'morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chayim Behesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Ve'rofet Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayeh Memuratov, Lishenei Afar. Michamocha Ba'gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Meimit, Umekayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah hayot hakol, Baruch atah
Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol. Page 52, middle of the page. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. We continue silently with the texture of our own hearts or the words of the Siddur of the prayer book through page 62, 63. When you're through, you may be seated. Bottom of page 62. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Let's hear your voices. Oh, say shalom bimromav, uya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Oh, say shalom bimromav, uya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru. Amen. In this week's Torah portion in Truma, God says something extraordinary to the Israelites. Ve'asuli mikdash v'shochanti betocham. Let them make me a sanctuary that I may dwell among them. Notice what God doesn't say. God does not say, build me a palace, build me a fortress, even build me a synagogue. God says, build me a place so that I can dwell among you. And then, if you've ever tried reading this part of the Torah, it gets very detailed. Measurements and materials, gold, silver, acacia wood, dolphin skins, curtains, poles, clasps. It sounds like a divine IKEA catalog. Which raises an important question, especially for our Vav and Zion students. Why does God care so much about the details? The word truma really means an offering, something that's lifted up. God tells the people, bring gifts from your heart, gold, silver, fabric, wood, whatever you are moved to give. This is actually the first communal building project in Jewish history. Before there is a temple, before there are synagogues, before the Jews as a people even come in to the land of Israel, the Mishkan, the tabernacle, is built in the wilderness, which means something very important. Holiness doesn't wait for perfect conditions. Holiness begins wherever you are. So why all the details? Here's what I think. When something matters deeply, details matter. If you're building, I don't know, a science fair project or a soccer team strategy or doing a musical or building a Lego masterpiece, right? Whatever those things are, you can't just be like, kind of seems like it's like close to being okay, right? Details in many ways are how passion and love shows up, right? We pay attention to those details. God isn't obsessed with measurements. God is teaching the Israelites and us that building sacred community requires intention. Every loop, every thread, every beam, every person. V'asuli mikdash v'shochanti betocham. Let them make me a sanctuary. Something even more powerful. The verse says, let them make me a sanctuary. Not Moses, not the priest, everyone. Some people brought gold. Some people wove fabric. Some people carved wood. Some people carried things. Not everyone did the same job, but everyone mattered. And here's the little twist. God says, not that I shall dwell in it. That God doesn't say, build it for me so I can dwell in it. God says, build it for me so that I may dwell among you. Among you, or among them. The Mishkan isn't really about a building. It's about a community that makes space for holiness together. So a couple of questions for our 6th and 7th graders. You're at an age when you start to ask big questions. Here are a few. Does what I do matter? Can I make a difference? Do I really belong here? Parshat Truma answers yes. The Mishkan could not stand without every contribution, and neither can a synagogue or a community of any sort. Some people give resources, some people give time, some people give creativity, some people give heart. Holiness is built when everyone brings something. The last couple of weeks in the Torah, the Israelites stood at Mount Sinai. Thunder, lightning, fire, big dramatic moments. This week, curtains and carpentry. Why? Because spiritual life is not just about big dramatic experience, it's about what we build afterwards. It's easy to feel inspired on the mountaintop. It's harder and maybe holier to build something lasting in the valley. And so here's the message I want all of us to hear. God doesn't need a building. We do. We need the building. We need places that remind us to care for one another, to welcome the stranger, to lift each other up, to create beauty in a broken world. And the most important sanctuary is not made of gold or of wood, but it's made of people. When we show up, when we give from the heart, when we build together. That's where God dwells. Shabbat shalom. We turn now to page 253. And we turn our thoughts to all of those in our community, in our hearts, in our families, in need of healing, of body, of mind, or of spirit. And we hold them in our hearts and our minds, and we'll have an opportunity, if you'd like, to share their names as well. Middle of page 253. Sheberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Ve'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Hu Yivarech Et HaCholim Elna Rifanala Elna Rifana la Elna Rifana lo. We ask for blessings upon Hannah Fields Austin, Sue Toback, Rosalind Lefkowitz, Helen Weinfeld, Pam Poliakoff, Kathy Blumenfeld, Caitlin Antrim, Brad Holland, Serena Postal, Robert Strober, Charity Raisaday, Gloria Foster, Robert Gerard, Adele Harris, Brenda Fountain Gerard, Jan Marcus, Al Shapiro, Robert Waldman, Udique Gratz DeLange, Deborah DeLange, Faye Bernstein, Sandra Dizengoff, Karen Nelson, Larry Gassner, Marsha Lloyd, Sharon Everett, Ellen Sopkin, Tim Nelson, Natalie Cruise, Joanne Cohen, Keaton Height, Michael Gerard, Marion Snyders, Bonnie Stead, James Stead, Michelle Weinstein, Greg Doobie, Jennifer Lewis, Chris Gacci, Dr. Chuck Lieb, Bernard Karmatz, Virginia Guzman, Neen Geffen, Seidel Walensevich, Lori Feingold, Dolores Morton, Mark Dannenberg, Lisa Hahn, Laura Zuckerman, Alexei Steifel, Nina Karnofsky, Hector Martel, and Helna Rifana. Helna Rifana. Helna Rifana la. Helna Rifana. Helna Rifana lo. I'm going to invite Candy Fisher back up to share greetings and some announcements on behalf of our Board of Trustees.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Candy Fisher, and on behalf of your Board of Trustees, I welcome you to this evening's Shabbat service. Tada Rabbah, once again, to Rabbi Kupitz for another inspiring, beautiful Devar Torah, and to Dr. Randy Polovoy for his beautiful music. Appreciation also to the Kita Vav and Sion Beit Sefer students. Did I say that correctly?
Vav and Zion, yeah.
Okay. And their teacher, Sarah. Thank you to tonight's greeters, Kylie Sykes, Esther Vogel, Vicki Hollander, and Judy Rose. A few announcements for the week ahead. Torah study led by Rabbi Kupitz is online at 9:30 tomorrow morning. You will find the link in this week's Tikiyah. You're invited to join the fun and play bunco on Sunday, February 22nd at 2:45. Return on Wednesday, February 25th, and play mahjong at 1 p.m. Wednesday in the social hall. Next Sunday, March 2nd, starting at 9 a.m., Brotherhood is hosting Temple member Amy Warshaw. Amy will share the journey she and her husband Jack took purchasing and remodeling their home in northern Italy. The Temple community is always invited to attend Brotherhood events. This is our favorite time of year when Beit Sefer hosts its Hamantash and Bake Sale. Please support Beit Sefer and enjoy delicious homemade hamantashen. To order your hamantashen, you can easily use the QR code on the flyer. These are located out in the foyer. For more information about these and other spiritual and social programs can be found in your weekly Tekiyah, the monthly Kahila, or online at tbipomona.org. Shabbat Shalom.
Just a reminder, since we have a lot of Beit Sefer families here, just carefully read what Danielle sends you for Beit Sefer. We have a lot going on coming up because we have Purim just 2 weeks from now, and there's both volunteer opportunities and also opportunities to buy from our wish list for Purim. And so please check that out, and also class schedules and all of that kind of stuff as we move forward. Everything goes very quickly now. You have Purim, a month later we got Passover, we got like kind of the year end. So we've got lots to cram in. And in addition to all the thank yous that were made already, that Candy made, I just want to also thank Danielle, not only for being here this evening, but also for the coordination and the live plays that she helped call this evening to make up for when a student wasn't here or something like that along the way. So thank you for all that you bring to our Temple community. We really appreciate it. We are going to turn now to your song sheets, to our alternative Aleinu. It's the bottom of the first page, and then at the end of that bottom of the first page, I'll invite all the kids who haven't celebrated Bar Bat Mitzvah yet to come on up and help us open the ark, and then we'll do the top of the next page. Okay? All right, let's rise, if you can comfortably do so. It's up to us to call ourselves to task, to sing what's good and true, to bring about redemption. It's what we were freed to do. For what's the point of being here if we're not moved to change our ways? Aleinu l'shabeach, it's time to live our praise. We are carrying the stories of the ones who came before. What stories will be told of us when we are here no more? We commit ourselves to action. It brings meaning to our days. Aleinu l'shabeach, it's time to live our praise. It's up to us to own the vision. We are an answer to a call. It's up to us to live the words we speak for the benefit of all. It's up to us to bow down deeply. There's a broken world to raise. Aleinu l'shabeach, it's time to live our praise. Aleinu l'shabeach, it's time to live our praise. Invite all the kids up. Come on up. Last time, Simon. Come on up. Va'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Except if you're helping lead Kaddish. So if you're Simon, Ezra, Nitai, and Addie. All right, you can be seated. Sorry. Not yet. Gotta read names and stuff, so just give me a second. So we take a moment to remember those who have been important in our lives and have left this earth, those who have died in recent days or at this time in years past. We hold them in our memories and in our hearts. And as a congregation, we remember the recent deaths of Hildy Stevens Livonian, mother of Terry Hustana, of longtime member Sonia Movich, of Barbara Shales, cousin of Jane Quatcher. We remember the Yortzites, the anniversaries of the deaths of Jacob Alone, Patricia Borer, Leah Brotman, Polly Cardona, Gertrude Charloff, Samuel Deutsch, Victor Dizengoff, Philip Fenning, Minnie Fisher, James Fitzgerald, Susan Frankel, Marcia Gilbert, Linda Gordon, Lillian Heyman, Robert Heyman, Sarah Horowitz, Barbara Bush Kaplan, Chaim Kaufman, Nematola Lalazarian, Mary Langsam, Annie Madrid, Peter Joseph Maiku, Felix Aaron Norden, Jill Norden, Abba Rassen, Irving D. Ryan, Samuel Rosenblum, Brenda Rosenfeld, David Rosenfeld, Gustav Roth, Shirley Roth, Albert Rubens, Lillian Scharf, Molly Schimmel, Dave Schulman, Abraham Schwartz, Harry Siegel, Harold Schilling, Mary Schultz-Weiss, Ida Silks, Ida Sykes, Margaret Trantham, Jay Wager, Fred Warshaw, and Sylvia Zuckerman. If you're remembering somebody on this Shabbat and would like to add their name to those that I've listed or restate a name I've listed, please feel free to do so as I come by your row. If you're in a time of mourning or observing a yahrzeit on this Shabbat, I invite you to rise. And I invite the rest of the congregation, if it's your custom, to rise in embrace and support of those who mourn. Kaddish is on page 294.
Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agalah v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiram bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Zichronam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing. Thank you. We're going to close with Oseh Shalom. We're going to use a little different melody than we usually use this Shabbat because we don't have Cantor Paul on the guitar, so we're doing a different melody. But you'll all know it. Here we go. Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh Shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. Oseh Shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu
to those who have joined us online, thank you for being with us. Shabbat Shalom. For all of you in the sanctuary, please join us in the social hall for Kiddush, motzi, refreshments, conversation. Shabbat Shalom.